beginning, closer to the college, closer to the...
Tightly controlled narrative of sister wives, Kody Brown and Robyn Brown's marriage has long been portrayed as a late-blooming, but ultimately harmonious addition to the polygamous family structure. However, behind the carefully curated camera angles and scripted confessional interviews lies a far more fractured reality, one that Mykelti Brown, Kody's eldest daughter, has increasingly brought to light through social media and public commentary. Her revelations have peeled back layers of what TLC and the production team have deliberately kept hidden, that Kody and Robyn's union is not just strained, but effectively in ruins. Mykelti, once a loyal defender of her father's plural lifestyle, has grown increasingly vocal about the dysfunction within the family, particularly concerning Robyn. In a series of candid Instagram posts and podcast appearances, she has described an environment marked by emotional manipulation, financial instability, and deep-seated resentment. According to Mykelti, Robyn, once seen as the newest and most eager wife, has become disillusioned with both Kody's leadership and the unsustainable dynamics of their household. Far from the image of unity presented on screen, Mykelti alleges that Robyn now lives largely separate from the rest of the family, emotionally and sometimes even physically. One of the most damning aspects Mykelti has exposed is the disparity in how Kody treats his wives. While Meri, Janelle, and Christine were gradually pushed aside or distanced over the years, Robyn was initially elevated as Kody's favorite, a role that came with promises of stability and partnership. But as Mykelti points out, those promises have evaporated. With the family's move to Flagstaff, Arizona, and the subsequent departures of Christine and Janelle from the shared compound, Robyn was left holding the bag, often shouldering blame for decisions she didn't make while watching her own children struggle with the fallout of constant upheaval. TLC, ever protective of its flagship reality franchise, has consistently edited around these tensions. Episodes featuring Robyn often frame her as resilient or spiritually grounded, glossing over moments of visible distress or conflict. Mykelti contends that producers actively discourage conversations about marital breakdowns or financial woes, instead pushing storylines that reinforce the show's central myth, that plural marriage, while challenging, is ultimately fulfilling under Kody's guidance. The truth, according to Mykelti, is that Kody's authority has crumbled and Robyn, like the other women, has come to see him less as a spiritual patriarch and more as a liability. Perhaps most telling is Robyn's own silence. Unlike Christine or Janelle, who have spoken openly post-departure about their regrets and pain, Robyn remains publicly aligned with Kody, likely due to contractual obligations or fear of losing custody arrangements or financial support. But Mykelti insists this silence is perfect.